All right, hi. Back with another video here on pricing cost spreadsheet. So we're going to go deep dive into our pricing cost spreadsheet. We're going to pull that up here, and this is the beginning. This is what you're going to have filled out once you're going. But the first thing you need to do is go over to inputs here, and then you're going to go up here to your kilowatt hours, and you're going to find what's on your power bill. That's what you need to put there. Ours is 11 cents and 39. So that's what we got there. And then we're going to go to kilowatt or watts per light. So we do the Barina lights, which are 42 watts. So check your light bulb specs and then enter that there. And then here is your lights per shelf. So we do one light per shelf. So you can run one light per shelf, put that there. If you're doing two, put it there. If you're doing three, which I do not recommend, you put it there. And then how many trays you put on a shelf. Some trays are different sizes that people use. I do recommend the 10 by 20s, but if you do something different, you can put something different there. But 4 is the typical you're going to put there. And then how many lights hours you use per day. We use 16, so we put 16 there. Then we're going to go down to calculate soil costs. So we get our bills of soil per mix BX at $44.99. This is just kind of information, what size your bill is, in case you get different sizes or something that you're getting, but it doesn't do any calculations or anything, but ours is 3.8. And we get 60 trays per bill on average. So you kind of want to come up with an average on this, but it should always be pretty much the same. We get 60 per bill. That comes out to a cost for us for 74 cents, almost 75 cents carrying it out. So these numbers are important. This is what's going to help your costs on your crop costing tab. So let's go over to that and go over them numbers. So we'll just go over an overview here of what everything in every section is, and then we'll get into the numbers. So in here, you're going to put your variety, what microgreens you're growing will be here. Your seed purchase, so however much you purchase your seed for, whatever you paid for that bag of seeds, no matter if it's a 5-pound bag, 25-pound bag, whatever it is. This is where you're going to put that there. And then you're going to put how many pounds you bought. So if you bought a 5-pound bag, which is down here, bought a 5-pound bag, or if you bought a 25-pound bag or a 10-pound bag, whatever you bought, you're going to put that there. Then that will calculate some numbers over here. And then how much seed density that you put per tray. So like speckled peas, we do 10 ounces. Sunflowers, we do 5. Broccoli, we do 0.7. So them numbers will make a difference of what you put there. And then if you tab over, it's going to skip the yellow there, which is your soil cost, which you get from the input sheet. So you don't want to mess with it here. So that's locked. You can't do anything with that. That's what it puts over there. And it's just going to round up to the nearest 2 numbers. But it does do all the calculations for the full number. So, and then lights per day. You're going to put that there. Some of them are 7 days. Leeks are 12 days. Wheatgrass are 5 days. So everything's got different days. Popcorn 0 because it doesn't go in the lights. So that how many days you're putting it under lights, you want to put there, not germination. Do not count germination times because that's going to mess with your numbers. And up here you get kilowatt hours per day. That's the formula that's in there from your input sheet. So don't mess with that, which it's locked. You can't touch it. So don't unlock the sheet. It keeps you from doing anything. And then we got labor in here. We currently don't have our labor in there. We did hire somebody, so we might put some labor in there at this point, but we don't count our labor as business owners. But you can put whatever you pay per hour there, and then how much does that take? So if it takes 0.2 hours to do speckled peas trays, counting planting and harvesting it, you put that there. It's going to give you a labor number for costs, which is going to raise that cost per yield up over there. So it went up 21 cents from 8 cents. So you can see what labor can do to you there. So that's the numbers. Then your average yield here, you're going to put that there, whatever you're getting. If you're getting, obviously 20, it's going to change the number. Going to change that number to 10 cents versus, doing the 24 that we get, and we get 8 cents. So here's your seed cost per tray. Formulas are in here, obviously do not change. So this is what your total seed cost per tray. So how much does a seed cost you to plant per tray? Your electric cost per tray. Them are inputs as well from the other numbers, so don't mess with them. And your cost per tray, again, a formula. Everything that's in this gold yellow is a formula. So your total cost per tray for speckled peas for us is $1.94, and we yield per ounce cost us 8 cents. So each ounce of speckled peas that we grow cost us 8 cents to grow. So that's an overview of that section. Let's go ahead and put one in here. So new item that we're doing mustard now. And we're getting that at $110.94 for a 25-pound bag. We are seeding that at 0.5 ounces. It's going to skip right over to the lights. We're putting that underneath lights for 7 days. Again, I don't put labor in right now. And then 7.5 on the yield. And that gives me the total of what it cost me to grow that tray. The seed cost is 28 cents per tray. My electric cost is the same because it's under 7 days of lights on almost all of them. And then the cost per tray is $1.16 and 15 cents per ounce. And all these numbers are important to figure out what your profit is. So if you scroll over here, we got this. So these numbers all roll into here to find out what your profit is. Let's go to one that's $5. So beets, we're going to do a beet one here. Costs us, we sell them at $5 for 1 ounce. The packaging costs us 23 cents. And this is a number you're just going to have to figure out. You have to do your numbers on your packaging and figure out what your cost is on that. If you need help with that, you can put it in the discussion of this video, or you can put it on Discord, or you can ask the question on the live every bi-weekly Tuesday lives. But that's your package cost there. Same way with label. I know it costs 10 cents per label. Delivery costs, you can figure out what your delivery cost is for your whole route, and you can divide it all up and put it in here. I recommend just doing the 58 cents per mile and then divided it through all your products. But that's a much harder number to figure out for you. That's something we can go into as well. So without the delivery costs, as you can see, it skipped that $4.35 because it's a formula there. So you can't do anything with that. But it's $4.35 in profit per package retail for beets. So $4.35. Now we sell beets to our restaurants at 1 ounce increments. Packaging costs still 23 cents because we use the same packaging. You use a different labor. So it goes 2 cents. And let's go back and fill the price out. $7 per ounce to the restaurants. It is more than our retail cost because you can get away with that with restaurants, as I've said before. So you do that. So total profit per ounce going to the restaurant is $6.43. And this is why we're pushing restaurants heavy to get this. And again, we do have a beet video coming out where we grow in these 10 days. So, and then if we want to do a wholesale, because it's a $5 package, we sell at $3.50 for that. And again, it's the 1 ounce packaging, still 23 cents because we use the same package. If you use different packages, that's where these prices will come in valuable. Not good delivery costs. So at a wholesale price, we make $2.85. So that's selling to our grocery stores or any other wholesale outlets that you do. But restaurants and retailers are your best profit, obviously. So still $2.85 per ounce. So a lot of them. So you can make a lot of money on that. So that's how them columns work. And now we're going to go down to where we got our mixes as well here. Okay, so we're going to go over here and go down to our blends now. So you just slide all the way back over and go to your blends. We got a sampler, crunchy we already got in there. Let's put a farmer salad. In here. And then you got a drop down here. So farmer salad, we're going to start with speckled peas. What it starts with. And it gets 55% on that one. And then sunflowers. In the blend, we do 33% there. And then it's going to get buckwheat. And these all are referencing the tops. So for figuring out all these numbers, it's going to reference up top there. So 12%. And you can see that this is red over here right now because I don't have it at 100%. When it's at 100, it will be green. If you ain't got green when you're doing this, you've done something wrong. Make sure you check your percentages. But when I hit this 12%, boom, it turns green from red. And we got it. This is set up to do 5 at max. If you need something custom, if you're doing something more, let me know and we can figure something out for you. But we don't put anything there. And then we do the farmer salad at 2.25 ounces. Then we're going to scroll over to the retail. and fill all that out. So $5. Packaging 23 cents or 26 cents on that one. It's a little bit bigger packaging, label still 10, no delivery. So we're making $4.47 off of that. Obviously, we don't sell blends to restaurants, so we do skip that area. You can go over here, $3.50, 26 cents, 10 cents for label, no delivery cost. And it went back to the beginning because all that's locked. So be careful if you're over here. You'll have to scroll back over if you hit tab after hitting delivery, as I did. So $2.97 wholesale that we make off of the farmer salad. So that's how the blends area work. And you just got to input everything here. It references here for cost and everything. What you're doing, just put your ounces, and then you put your prices and everything over here like you do everything else. So you can add all of these blends in here up to 5 items. And this is going to give you a total cost over here and then a total profit over here. So your 17 cents is what it costs us to make the farmer salad of product. And then you got your packaging, label, delivery costs, all that goes into that. That knocks that down to $4.47. All right. So that is the spreadsheet doing pricing on the microgreens. You get your individual pricing, your blends pricing, your packaging, retail, restaurant, wholesale, all of that here in one sheet. Try to make this as simple as possible so everybody can use it with ease. As always, you can reach out to us on the discussion on this. Discord are the bi-weekly that we do on Tuesdays. You can reach out to us there as well on a Zoom, and then we'll see you guys in the next one.